For the State Universal Education Board in Lagos State, the provision of qualitative education for pupils and students in Lagos is paramount to further ensure that the board continues to achieve its aim and objectives. Officials from the board, led by the executive chairman, Mrs. Gbolahan Daudu, recently held a meeting with the head teachers of all public schools in Lagos State, and the parents of the pupils. In a keynote address, the chairman, Subeb, spoke on the functions and the tenure of the Parents Forum.
As a good head teacher, as a head teacher, quality things as instructional material before you can teach these children. From our surroundings, from some of the things that we throw away, they can be used to teach these children. Zero tolerance to negatives. We have said it before and we will repeat it. No teacher, no assistant head teacher has the right to collect a kobo. Even among parents who they have told you, you are free to assist government, but collect the money among yourself. Don't involve our teacher. Make it voluntary. No teacher, head teacher, or assistant head teacher must drive any of our children or pupils out of school because the parents or the guardian are not paid.
The chairman, Nigerian Union of Teachers, Lagos State Chapter, Akinshegun Buraimo, highlighted the achievements recorded in all the public primary schools in Lagos State.
Let me congratulate all the head teachers, the assistant head teachers, and the extension of the teachers in Lagos State. Now the ministry confirmed that the improvement in the learning outcome of our children is improving. As at the last time, it was 96%. The area of upbringing of children, the degree of freedom should be zero. Because the child that do not pass the exam also have a future. And if that future is not taken care of, it becomes a nuisance to those who are successful in life. And because we don't want nuisance in Lagos State, that's why we're saying on your behalf that we are promising that the next exam it will be 100%.
According to the chairman, Association of Primary School Head Teachers of Nigeria, Lagos State Chapter, the welfare of teachers, especially in the riverine area, is very important.
The welfare of teachers in the riverine area is very, very challenging. Give provision of books for them to take them to our school during the official time will be lost, and if allowances can be given to those teachers in the riverine area will be much appreciated.
There is a mix-up between Parents Forum and SBMC. They are not the same thing. SBMC has their own role. Parents Forum has their own role. And there is demarcation. SBMC, they are to work as community and look for resources outside the school environment. The Parents Forum are the parents. They are working in, and as the commissioner has said, your tenure is 2 years, first half. Second year renewable due to satisfactory work.
Don't do yourself to your seat. Do your best to see that that school is your school. It was when I was in primary 6 that I was taught how to do administration of school. That means my head teacher then did not close the door. So don't close your door. Let all your people know your records. Let them know what they are supposed to do. And at the end of the day, you see that you will relieve of whatever may be the problem.
Those present were also given an opportunity to ask questions, while the Commissioner for Education in Lagos State, Mrs. Olayinka Oladunjoye, and the Chairman Subeb provided answers to the questions asked.
The government said they cannot do it to you, and now you want the parents to come to the aid. But whenever we seek for an approval, and whatever we wanted to do, it takes up
put some notes before they become also.
If you ask us for approval, we will look at it before we give you a grant your approval. If you want to make furniture, go and make furniture and bring it to school. Don't involve our head teachers, don't involve our teachers, and don't make it compulsory so that those that cannot afford to do it becomes an outcast. They feel bad. That's just what we're saying.
I've submitted series of letters, quite alright, but as the commissioner has said that there is not much form, but despite we need fencing, ABS around the
Be patient with the government. We will do it gradually.
Àwọn ọmọ wa wọ́n gbé wọn lọ sí Fágbà, ó lè jìnnà sí wa, àwa transfer wọn padà sí Stadium Grammar School. Ṣùgbọ́n wọn rí ní ìṣòro yẹn, ó lè jẹ́ tó ní wà lọ́kàn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà, ẹ bá wa ṣàtúnṣe sí.
Ó ṣe wà pé àwọn ọmọ máa ju 50 lọ ní kíláàsì. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la gbé kò pọ̀ síkù láwọn ọmọ. Báyìí ṣe yẹ sọ pé ó pọ̀ yìí. Ayélujáwé mi àbí kíláàsì ni àwọn ẹ̀ ti jà lọ́jọ́ kò yìí. Tí ọmọ òbí 22, 23, 30 lọ. Àwọn bí wọ́n àtọ́lẹ̀ ń kó 100 wọ́n jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Sọ àwọn anísùúrù fúnra wa ni. Ọmọ tó bá àdúrà ní kàráǹdì dáká ìlú ẹ̀. Kọ̀ǹpléètì ẹ̀ bá ní pẹ́pẹ́ iná ọ̀rẹ́pẹ́lẹ̀ ìwé yẹn kó kún. Ọmọ yìí lè ráyè bẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá wá tábà lọ wò àgbọ̀ ọmọ yìí lọ síbẹ̀.
In an interview, the Commissioner for Education spoke on the moral obligations of the parents to their children.
Parents themselves, they have a duty to their children. They need to inculcate morals in these children. A child that is properly brought up, the child would have less difficulties in dealing with those children. Parents, a child that has morals, that has the values inculcated in them, is a lesser problem for the teacher in school. And that's why we keep on telling them, let them feed their children, let them talk to them, let them ensure that they have good uniform, and all that. And that's why we are here today.
There are new the introduction of teaching aids and all other materials to enable us put in an effective teaching in education these days. And all those are being put in places. And with the use of all these things, we can see that we are having a better result.
Conclusively, with the activities of the State Universal Basic Education Board in Lagos State, education is set to reach a greater height. For students to perform excellently in their studies, the parents, guardians, teachers and stakeholders in the education sector need to work together. It is against this background that the Ministry of Education organized a meeting with parents of students in schools in Lagos State. At the meeting, various issues were raised and discussed. Such issues included the attendance of students in schools.
They will leave home and they will not get to school. It is our duty as parents to find a way to monitor these children. Agbọ́dọ̀ máa rí pé lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan à ń fún wọn ní surprise, ìyàlẹ́nu tá kàn máa dédé lọ wò wọ́n ní school. Agbọ́dọ̀ mọ àwọn teacher wa dáadáa. Agbọ́dọ̀ ní telephone number àwọn class teacher ọmọ wa ká ní lọ́wọ́ ká lè máa béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan wípé ṣé ọmọ yẹn wà school àbí kò sí school.
Parents' financial obligations.
Èmi lè ní £1 mo lágbára, kẹ́lòmíì ní 500, kẹ́lòmíì ní ẹ má tiẹ̀ dáwó mo rẹ́dí àti ṣe. That is voluntary. That is what government wants. Not asking parents to pay 500, 200. Once you state that everybody should pay an amount, it becomes a levy. That's what we don't want. And any child, even whether voluntary or not, any child that the parents are not opportune or they don't have the capability of doing it, we should not reprimand them.
We are requesting that when your child is in a senior secondary school, you are expected to buy the higher education notebook. Those topics being taught in SS1, they will only move ahead to teach them the advanced level in SS2 and SS3. Ẹ má ra ìwé pẹlẹbẹ fún wọn. Bákan náà sì ni a ṣe ń rọ àwọn òbí wa kí àwọn ọmọ ò bá ṣe dáadáa tó ní JSCE exam tó sì ṣe pé kí wọ́n wá tún ṣe, à ń rọ̀ wá pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kọ́mọ yín lọ tún ṣe. Ìgbà tí ọmọ ò bá tún ìdánwò yìí ṣe táwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ ti ṣe kọjá tẹ̀ wá ní pé kí àwọn olùkọ́ kọ́ gbà sí SS1 kò sí olùkọ́ tó lè gbà sí. The basic certificate is very necessary.
Extra school coaching, monitoring of students' academic performance by parents, and cordial relationship between parents and teachers, to mention but a few.
Ó kàn pa fún ọmọ kan ọmọ tí ó bá ọmọ whether ọmọ yẹn wà ní private school àbó wà ní ilé ìwé tìjọba láti tó bá ti wà ní primary 6 ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ìdánwò tí a máa ń ṣe fún wọn ká tó lè gbé sí JS1 tó bá dẹ̀ pass ni tí ò bá pass ó máa lọ padà repeat ni.
Then birth certificate or age declaration by sworn affidavit, tax clearance of parents, then school uniform not to be sold to students. Òbí ló yẹ kó ra uniform. Then àwọn tó wà ní boarding house àwọn tó ń gbé bẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kí òbí mú wá tó bá di principal á ṣàlàyé fún wọn.
JS1 to 2 average pass of 50%. Including mathematics and English language. JS2 to 3, average pass of 50%, including mathematics and English. JS3 to SS1, credit pass in 6 subjects at the Basic Education Certificate Examination, including mathematics and English. SS1 to SS2. 50% in 6 subjects, including mathematics and English language. Then SS2 to SS3, 50% in 5 subjects, including mathematics and English, as well as 50% cumulative pass at the screening test.
Completion of primary 6. When you let immature children to go to secondary school, you confuse the child. You make the child to go under peer group pressure. It is a global best practice. A child must finish primary 6 before going to JS1.
Right to good things of life, right to education, right to everything good, especially education. We have no right to deprive our children from going to school. Ẹlòmíì abọ́mọwí Ádẹ̀mú ẹgbàá fi ṣe map sí ara ọmọ. Ní òun ṣèbá àwọn pa máa bá ọmọ wí. Even the Bible says spare the rod and spoil the child. But they didn't say we should kill the child. The purpose of punishment is to correct.
Government have made some textbooks available for our children in the schools. They are free of charge. They are not supposed to pay. À ń bẹ̀ yín ni pé kẹ́ jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ yìí kí wọ́n máa kó ìwé ìwálé. Ẹ dẹ̀ try láti bá wa make sure pé wọ́n make use of it nígbà tó bá wà nílé wọn ò dẹ̀ yá.
So if your children get back home and tell you parents that they have moved them to another school, this development is just for a short time, and we have had situations where they have been completed and the students now move back to their respective schools, because some parents may have the notion that maybe they want to phase out their school. This is not true. It is just a repair work and it's temporary.
The parents and guardians were also given an opportunity to ask questions. The appropriate answers were provided by the officials of the Ministry of Education.
Development sheet on students. During holiday. Ọmọ yẹn irú ẹ̀mọ́ mi ìtẹ́ bá ti gbé kúrò tó máa padà wá ẹni pé oníkẹ́ bí àárín ẹ̀mọ́ ní skul yẹn.
Tó bá kó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ síbi báyìí má kàn sọ pé kàn pa owó náà wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé ẹ̀ because tó bá yìn sí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ kó lọ ó lọ fi kún population explosion skul yẹn nìyẹn.
Àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń ṣe wàhálà ti senior ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn lè má pass gbogbo pépà wọn. Táwọn òbí máa tún wá padà lọ sí private school lọ rẹ́gísítà wọn síbẹ̀. A fẹ́ bẹ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó bóyá wọ́n lè jẹ́ kí àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ti ìjọba ipe kó máa rẹ́gísítà àwọn ọmọ wa.
Torí ìyẹn ìjọba ti approve remedial centers. Àwọn schools tí wọ́n ti lè lọ ṣe remedial studies. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọmọ lọ síbẹ̀ láti lọ tún wọn ṣe o.
Ní ò bá rọ ìjọba pé kí wọ́n jọ̀ọ́ kí wọ́n bá tún certify efforts lórí àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ project torí mo gbọ́ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ dá wọn dúró ní ẹnu iṣẹ́ báyìí.
láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá àwọn World Bank ṣì wà a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tí ó gbẹ bá tó ó ṣeé ṣe ká tún kọ̀ǹtínú díẹ̀ sí i tásìkò bá tó àjẹkẹ̀ gbọ́.
I will say that we are happy that government renovated our school sometime, let me say 6 months ago, and to our greatest surprise we received a letter that that school is back for demolition, and we look at that school very beautiful. So when we held meeting, the parents forum meeting, we decided that we should speak to the authority concerned.
School tó mí pípípí káàrin foundation ni kò ń ṣe ní district 5 nìkan káàrin gbogbo Èkó ni wọ́n ṣe ń dìmọ̀ ní ìṣe báyìí ẹ̀rí school tuntun tó ń dìde láàrin ìgbà tán máa kọ́ àti ìgbà tán wo àmọ́ nǹkan tá a máa ṣe sí àwọn ọmọ yóò lè sọ́fà ọmọ tiwa náà ni wọ́n.
In an interview with Education Report on TV, some of the stakeholders present spoke on the importance of the meeting.
It's a welcome development, a meeting which we look forward to every year, because it is from there we gain the information. We get the information to which we are going to use to assist the school for the new section. We equally use the opportunity to pass our own needs of information to the education authority.
Àwọn ìjọba ní àwọn fi àlélẹ̀ fún àwọn òbí láti fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láti tún ilé ìwé ṣe kí ó lè wúlò fún àwọn ọmọ wa ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la.
This is a very good avenue which brings parents and the government together to have share ideas, to rub minds together for the development of our purpose in the schools.
Government and the Lagos State government should emphasize efforts, you understand, to upgrade the level of teachings of these teachers, most especially on computer lessons and literacy.
In all, it is hoped that all the issues discussed and the ideas generated will be effectively implemented by all those concerned to the benefits of all Lagos State students.